Hey guys, and welcome back to the start of Season 3 of the Eibar FIFA 20 career mode. Smash like if you're excited already as we get into this massive episode with a lot to do, and we'll start straight in there with the players. Now, we're not rushed this episode, but I'm going to try and get through this stuff as quickly as possible so we can get to the transfers, which is the good bit. And we've got a bit of a budget, as you'll see in a minute, but the players, we're going to go through them very quickly and briefly, see who we want to keep and get rid of. Starting with Dimitrovic, want to keep him. Yol wasn't the best in goal at the end of the last episode, but I'm probably want to keep him as a backup. Zarko can go back out on loan, add him to the loan list. Gazawa, still injured, want to keep him. Souza, want to keep him. Kote, maybe it's time we cash in on him. Players, teams have wanted him in the past. He's played really bad on form, and we can probably get rid of him. Salisu, I want to keep you. Along with Malang Sarr and Eric Garcia, they're definitely staying. Rizzo, I've loan listed him already because I want him out on loan. Clement, come back better than I thought he would. 71 rated, but 21-year-old isn't the best. Probably sell him on in the future. He's got an important squad role, which is not good at all because he's not going to be playing that much. Bigas is transfer listed. Don't really like the way he plays. Don't want him at the club. Unfortunately, that's what we're going to do. We're going to try and part ways. Tejero and Amati, I want to stay. Same with Escalante and Cucci in the midfield. Bernard is staying at the club now. I knew he's gone. And Estavio Vaz, I want him back as soon as possible. 70 rated at 18 years old. Can play left, mid and cam. He would be very useful off the bench and even starting maybe at the end of the season. Exposito, want to keep him. Edu's playing well, but sometimes he just goes off a bit in games. But yeah, 83 rated. I think he'll be a popular figure in the transfer window, along with Maya. He was excellent last season. Want to keep him here. Eki Bravo, transfer listed. I thought he was a prospect at the start. Turns out he's 23 and he's not going anywhere. And here is the first signing that we've got. Rafinha. I signed him on a pre-contract. He's on 105 million. Not 105 million. 105k a week. So he's really high paid. We got him on a pre-contract from Barca. This is the player I was on about. I know he plays in Maya's position, but how could I pass up on an 83 rated who was probably the cheapest one out there? So he is in the team. Another 83 rated to go with Exposito. Signs, want to keep him here. Rotational squad role. I might actually try and get him for 5 years and increase that. Bustos, probably loan list, mate. Now we've got a player for the bench in Rafinha. And Manny Boateng, he will be popular in the transfer market. Want to keep hold of him. Kike, I'm open to offers for, but I probably want him as an impact sub. Same with Escobar, I want him at the club, and Guedes, he can go on the loan list. Now we're on to the objectives. As you can see here on the current funds part, we have 28 million to spend. They want us to keep 9 million unspent. I'm probably going to spend all of this in today's episode or a bit in the next one and get the 9 million probably in the January transfer window. Just sell a player or something like that. So we don't have to worry about that yet. The Youth Academy, the only one we failed on last year. Grow one player by 5 overall points. I think I'm going to put some money into maybe a 3-star rated scout at the start of this season. We've got the domestic success. They want us to finish in the Europa League. That was just something to aim for last season. Now it's a minimum expectation, which is going to be hard. Copa de España, round of 32. I think we get there in maybe the second game in that tournament. Hopefully we don't get a big team first. And the brand exposure, we don't have any impact on this, but it wants us to grow the capacity by 10%. And we could even make the profit right now in the 9 million. I think we can only get 7.5 of it now, but that's most of the junk. As we've got Southampton, Schalke and Montpellier in this tournament. Any bad teams in the other half? Hoffenheim, Cologne, Frankfurt, Gladbach. All German teams. I've never seen that before. Yeah, hopefully, maybe we could get through to maybe the semis. But enough of me just blabbering on at you. We're going to try and get some transfer done. As an offer comes in from Torino for Dimitrovic. Going to turn that down. Yeah, we're going to try and get some transfers done early on in the window, as we usually try and do before players leave. And I'll see you if we can make some. Okay, none made in the day on the build-up to Schalke. I'm not going to bother showing you the teams in this tournament. I'm just going to put the strongest one out. Apart from Kazawa, I'll put Souza in. Try and grow him a little bit. See if we can get a result against this German team here. Get 3 points in your first game and you're usually through. Although it's not mathematically correct. Hopefully we can do it. And it's 1-1 draw to Hero and Henyen with the goals. So here we are going to splash out on... Oh, we've already got 2 scouts available. Perfect. From the end of last season, I'm guessing. Put 1 in Spain and 1 in Portugal. And I'm going to try something new this season. I'm going to just show you my shortlist straight up. And here it is. Silva 21-year-old keeper, looking at him. Nkudu as well for the back, or should I say Nkulu. Felipe was actually on the pre-contract last season. Probably not going to get him. Emerson, Santi Maria. He looks decent for midfield. If he's cheap, how much? 17 million. That's okay. Emerson, probably take him off as well. Now we've got Kazawa. Danilo Pereira, Otavio. Ait Benassa always pops up on career mode. Him. Papachea Diop. Another Diop coming back after ours retired. Not this season, but the season before. Jota, who was a good wide player, along with Schürrle. And Zil Lewis, who was recommended in a video. 80 rated, 30-year-old. If Boateng is to leave, which would be unfortunate circumstances, maybe he's a good replacement. This guy looks the cheapest of all, though. Benassa. He's 80 rated, though, so he's lower than all the ones we have in midfield. Maybe a defender we go for first. And Nkula would be priority. He is quite cheap as well. A lot of decisions to be made. Transfer offers in here for Cote. One from Brighton. Brighton always want us left backs. They had Sousa on loan last season. I'm going to reject the Brighton one. But unfortunately for you, Cote, I'm going to accept Strasbourg. Hopefully he'll go and get 6 million in our bank account. Another loan offer here for Guedes. I'm going to accept that straight up. You always get like I don't know if they're Polish, I think they are, that team. They always get them going for the players on loan. And everyone during the first game of this tournament, we're going into the second. I just saw Jesus sign for Liverpool. An amazing signing. And we've got a 5-0 win, which is still amazing for us. Boateng got 2, Maya got 1, Exposito with 2, and Sousa with a red card. Transfer offer here for Bigas from Marseille, who had Vidal on loan last season. It's below his evaluation, though. I'm going to try and squeeze 5 million for him. It's a big ask, although he is 74 rated. Should be getting something around about that number. Can we push you for that, matey? Can the representative agree on that? And wants cheaper. If you pay his evaluation, we'll let him go. How about that? How about that? That's a good deal for you. You're going to pay it? They are going to pay it. Goodbye, Bigas. And another transfer offer for Cote. This time 5.9 million. I'll accept it just in case Strasbourg doesn't work out. But hopefully it goes to the French side. More offers here. A loan offer for Zarco. Our third choice keeper from Bromby. I'll let him go there. And Bigas, an offer from Amiens. I'm going to reject that because I want Marseille to take him. And here's his game against Southampton from the Premier League. Let's have a look at the problem we have to fix. It's Sousa with that red card. I'm going to just, you know what, put Mr. Consistent there. Daniel Amati, you can play anywhere, man. Come on. Give us a good performance at left back. If we win this, we're probably definitely through with 4 points. Can we get a win against a good Premier League team? We cannot. Che Adams scoring. Salisu and signs with yellow cards. We should be through, hopefully. We had 4 points. If we're not, I'm not going to be too upset. And we are. Mönchengladbach in the semis. Loan offer here for Zarco again. From Konyaspor in the Turkish division. And here's all the offers. You'll see I've put one in for Nkulu. They've reached an agreement for 10 million. That would be really good if we could get him in for that. We've got 1 million from the tournament. Sousa's back. If we could get this deal over the line, it would be amazing. Kulu wants a crucial role. I can understand that, Nicholas. As we go into the next one. 3. Clicked 4. He'll probably... Oh, he'll accept that. Didn't think he would. Disregard the release clause. 26 is taking a huge wage cut. And we'll accept that straight up. We've got the first player in. An 81 rated centre-back. He is 31. Yeah, he's a bit old. But we've got players who can grow around him in Salisu and Sousa. So that's a good signing in my eyes. Transfer offer here for signs from Arsenal. And I said I wanted to keep this realistic, this series, by accepting like bigger teams' offers. But 13 million. Would Eibar even let him go for that if they had him in real life and Arsenal came knocking? I think it'd have to be about 30 million. And that's what I'm going to say to him. If they spend that, fair enough, you can have him straight away. 30 million. I've knocked it down to 16. 20. I'll knock it down to 20, being very lenient there in doing so. They're not going to pay it, and you're not getting signs. Lion Kazawa is back as well from his injury, just for the start of this season. Going to go straight into the squad. As this is the team we have. Look how strong it is. The 80 rated. We've only got 4 players on the field who are 80 rated. Thought Bernard would be. We've got Sainz who's going to grow to it. Salisu is. Maybe the left-hand side could do with a bit of strengthening, but these two are new players as well. And we're going to win against Mönchengladbach. Kazawa back in the team and Kulu's debut. And we do. We actually get a 90th minute winner from a centre-back in Garcia. Oh, we're into the final. More money, please. Got a loan offer here from Venlo in the Eredivisie for Bustos. That's decent. Next game in the pre-season tournament. It's Schalke who we drew with in the opening stages. But before that, we've got an offer that's been accepted. 20 million for Kira. An 81 rated defender. But I don't think I want to go for him now I've gotten cool. I'm going to reject that and try and spend the money more wisely. And we haven't got anything before this. But hopefully if we can win this game against Schalke, we could actually get more money. Can we? We do! Boateng, get in. We've won the pre-season. First trophy in the bag. Hopefully the first trophy to come from the season, as we actually have the season. But I don't think I'll be playing any games in this episode. Think we can make some more signings if I'm hopeful. Oh, and the dreaded thing has come along. A transfer offer in for Boateng from Valencia, a team in our league as well. 30 million. Oh, I'm going to try and step it up. If I can get 40 million, although he's the top goal scorer, he should be like 90 million. I'd accept 40 million. As we're meeting up with the Valencia representative. Please, just give us 40. Just give us 40. Give us the money right now. 33. Let's try and get a bit more out of him. Go up to 37. We'll take that. And they've offered it. Oh, and they've accepted it. For an 81 rated, though. For an 81 rated at 25, 37 million from the smallest club in La Liga isn't bad. Oh, no. That's one of the worst sights to see. Oh, Boateng. Oh, it's 33 goals last season. The one season wonder for us has gone. 58 million to spend now. We need to spend this money wisely in the name of Boateng. And the first name through the door is this guy. It's one I showed you at the start of the episode. Ait Benasser. Oh, I'm going to have a field day saying that for the season. An 80 rated midfielder, 25. We've got him for 15 million, thereabout. I think, 16 million. Good signing. Another 80 rated in the door. This is difficult trying to find a striker. Cannot find one anywhere. Loan offer here for Guedes, who's still here. Another Polish team in Krakow coming in for him. And oh dear. The release clause for Exposito has been paid. 83 rated Exposito. 24 million. Saying that we got, 37 million for an 81 rated. He should go for a lot more than that. Going to try and have to sort his contract out to get him to stay at the club. Here we go. That's more like it. A 98 million release clause he wants in this one. I don't know what the contract's going to have to be like. I'm going to offer 25. It's higher than what he's on now. Please accept that. Hopefully he does 27. That's okay. I want you to stay. But you guys forgot about him. He was on his list all last year. It's Cedric Bakambu. They're wanting way too much for him though. 22.5 million. Maybe something we can accept. This could be striker number 1 through the door. Look at his wage though. 165k. Never going to get that. I'm going to give him a crucial 3 years. Listen to everything he's got to say about this kind of stuff. He wants a release clause of 51 million. I'll accept that. We'll be getting worth out of him. 99. Are you having a laugh? You're never getting that much. I mean, what's his name? Rafinha? Oh, I think, yeah, Rafinha. He's on more than him. But I can't accept what you're trying to get out of me here, Bakambu. 80 is the highest I can go for you. 30-year-old. I can't sign him. We may have to settle for this guy instead. And you'll see who it is in a minute. We're paying 13 million for him. If we can get him in, it's Iago Aspas. I'm going to give him a crucial role. 81 rated though. Still at 34, so he's very old. I don't want him to just retire as soon as he gets in his team. Hopefully he's still got the legs on him. He wants a release clause at that age. I'll accept it because I don't think you're going anywhere unless you want to play to about 40. That's a wage we can accept, and at least we have a striker in for Boateng. Same rating as him as well. Hopefully he's got the goals in him. And another striker here. We've already had a bid rejected for him. It's Zé Luis, the player who got recommended to me in the comments. Can we get him for 15 million? That would be good. They've accepted it. Maybe I'm overpaying for him there. Hopefully the contract can get done. He's another 30-year-old, so old. But if we can get this experience to get us into the Europa League, we'll get more money for next season. And maybe we can sell these players on. So I think it's a good investment if we can get this guy in. We'll still have 8 million in the bank as well. Maybe we just keep that as the allocated funds we have to keep for our objectives, because that's about 9 million if you put the wage budget into the transfer. Going smoothly so far. He's on 17. I'll offer him 20. Go on, you can have a wage increase. And there we go. Zé Luis and Diego Aspas are the 2 strikers we've brought in. And you may be wondering why we've bought 2 strikers of 80 rated. It's because this is the lineup we're going to go for next season. Because this is the team that we can get as best players in with, I guess. Only 2 players under 80. We've improved massively, but you know, the loss of players like Boateng and the wingers that we can't play in this formation are going to be a huge blow. But I'm going to read out the team. We haven't got a game after this, don't worry. But we've got Dimitrovic in the net, 82 Tejero, Nkulu, Salisu and Kazawa. And maybe Sa can play there if he grows to over 80. And then Salisu grows over 80. We'll have a full 80 rated team. Escalante is a CDM, 82 rated as well now. Exposito, who nailed down that contract as soon as Atletico came knocking. So we've got him still. And Ait Benassa, I'm just going to call Ait. And when he's got the ball, I'm going to say Ait. I don't know. And then we've got Rafinha, Incam, 83 rated. We've got Maya and Sainz who can still play there as well. Iaspas and Louise up front, 2 over 30-year-olds. But over 80 rated as well. We've got 81 pace on Louise and 67 in Aspas. So obviously it's not living up to the hype of Boateng, but hopefully it'll do. The only bad thing about this is it makes Bernard drop out of the squad altogether, and he was a big buy last season. Same with Cucci, actually. Maybe we could get him out on loan, but yeah, I'm liking the way the team is shaping up. But unfortunately, guys, this is the end of the episode. I know it's only been transfers and the simmed games in pre-season, but hopefully you enjoyed. I'll see you for episode 31 of the next one, where we go into the first game of the season with this Eibar team. I hope you're excited. Like, comment, share and subscribe, and I will see you then in a bit. Peace.